it's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and Sunday fun day in my Vista garden. And I have a very special announcement to share with you all today. We're moving again. I know, right? What? Well, okay, so you all know our story, right? We lived in Chula Vista in a house for about 14 years. The owners wanted to sell, so we had to find a new rental. So we had these lovely followers that offered us this home here in Vista. And we've been here for 1 year and 8 months. And I installed this beautiful succulent undersea garden in this yard, and we have together watched it grow and develop and had so much fun. But you know, as much as we love Vista and we love this house and we appreciate our landlords for their generosity in allowing us to stay here, we need a bigger place. You know, we have 4 kids, we have 3 grandkids, and we need more space. So we're moving on to a new rental in Escondido, and this one is much bigger. And there's tremendous potential to create another amazing garden in this new location. So I thought today it would be fun to share with you my thought process in moving. You know, I created this beautiful garden and I'm going to leave a beautiful garden. I'm not going to completely disrupt it, but there are a lot of plants here that you know, are valuable and they're mine, and I brought them with me, or you know, whatever. So let's talk about what's going and what's staying. Okay, the mammillaria, this is coming with me. The beautiful driftwood will be coming with me. That was a gift and I'm going to take it to the new place. Things like the millie-eyes, you know, even this giant barrel cactus I'll leave here, the big silver fox mangave, the petalanthus, all of the rock is going to stay here. I'm not going to move any of the rock with me. You know, all of the collectibles here will go with me. I'll fix this cactus garden because there will be some gaps here. I'm going to take my, you know, my blue pharaoh, mammillaria, my potted things, but I'll fill in here with other things, you know, and touch up with rock. It'll look great, I promise. And I will take you all on the journey, you know, as we start excavations and potting things up and getting things ready for the move. You know, I'll take you along so you can see my process. You know, this mammillaria will come with me. Obviously, my little praying hands will come with me. Also, big shout out and thank you to everyone that attended the virtual Zoom Succulent Tapestry 101 2.0 yesterday. We had a blast. There was 102 of you in the virtual class, and we really enjoyed it. It was just a fabulous experience. Thank you all so much for attending and for your wonderful feedback. More to come. So, you know, obviously any of my pots will come with me. I'll leave all of the little, you know, sedums, graptivarias, sedivarias, those type of things I'll leave. You know, like this whole thing here will stay. I'll leave the silver fox and the ferox and the harmsii. I'm going to take my pink witches with me. The pot will come with me. You know, obviously my crested aeonium sunburst will come with me. All the crassula ungies will stay. Pot will come with me. This gorgeous mangave, Mission to Mars. I've been talking about digging this out for a while because it's so big, and you know, trying to see what's going on in here. There are a bunch of pups. So that will be, I'll be messing with this. You know, I don't know exactly. It's so perfect. And if I try to excavate it, it's going to get beat up. So I think I might just try to salvage some pups and take them with me and leave the mother here. That might be the thing to do. You know, obviously all these pots will come with me. I will leave the C&B The beautiful phallus, the Aluaudia procera, and the barrel cactus at its base will stay here. I'm taking my variegated jade. This beautiful, beautiful arrangement will stay. Pot will come with me. Pot will come with me. I'll take a few of the Fred Ives because they propagate and spread so quickly. So I'll leave some here. The crassulas will stay. I'll be taking my ramosissima, and of course my variegated attenuata will come with me. All the millii will stay. The blue elves will stay. This crassula will stay. Maybe I'll just might just take a cutting of this variegated golem jade. It's unusual and I love it. I don't know that I'll take the whole thing. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this weed. It's massive. I missed that when I was out here the other day. This, I think this is a lavender lady. Oh yeah, this is a lavender lady. We moved this one over here. She'll probably stay because I have a bunch of lavender ladies. The Bacarnia recurvatas. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. That's TBD. Yeah, the potted things, totally obvious. The Tongaensis, this will stay here. There's just no way I can move this giant plant. It was a gift. Maybe if there's a way that I can perhaps just take a piece of it without disrupting the overall look of the plant, I might take a cutting and start it in the new garden. The Perii will stay, the cotyledons will stay, the Echeveria agavoides. Oh, that's another tough one. I think I'll just take a couple, leave most of them, you know, like, because this arrangement right here is so stunning, isn't it? So beautiful. I don't want to disrupt this, so most of this will stay, but I will be taking the Myrtillo cactus and my beautiful agave Victoria Reginae compacta. My Mangave pineapple punches will come with me. Let's see what else over here. The Plicatillus Kumara will come with me. I will leave the snow leopard and those Mexican snowball Echeveria. Those came from my son's garden in Claremont. Those will come with me. Most of this stuff will stay. The big, obviously I'm gonna take my blowfish. The big Sunglow agave will stay here. I will probably take my Violacea and all of the Mammillarias. We already talked about that. Over here, I'll leave this as is. And over here, I've got a lot of collectibles. I have my pots in here, and then I also have another Mammillaria. I'll leave the big barrel cactus. I'll leave that Mangave. I might even just leave that pot in the corner. That corner is so beautiful, and to try to take that pot, it's gonna wreck it. So yeah, this will probably stay. I'll obviously be taking my lemon tree with me and my grapefruit tree, and then I'll just rework this area in here to make it look nice. So yeah, I know it seems really daunting, and to some of you it may seem sad. I'm not really sad. I love creating gardens, but that's what I do, and I'm super excited to create something new in this new place. So I am really not sad at all, and I'm excited for you to watch the process and see just how painless this can be. Check out my rat tail blooms. Isn't that spectacular? And there's just all the babies on here. So I digress. At any rate, we will, let's see, we will be out of this house officially in about 3 weeks. So we have lots of time. I've already started packing up the house, and we take possession of our new place in about a week and a half. So we'll have plenty of time to move and to slowly, you know, just rework this garden and make it look real pretty before we go. And I hope that you are all having a phenomenal 420 weekend, and I am super stoked, as I said, to share this move with you. So I can't wait for you to see the new place. It's got so much potential. We'll see what we can do to make it really cool. Yeah, so that's my announcement, and thank you guys all so much for all of the good wishes and the goodwill, and for again attending that fabulous live workshop yesterday. There will be many more of those in the future to look forward to. You guys have a great day in the garden, and I will catch you on the flip. Bye guys.